looking at selected solutions for 7-1b, positive integer exponents, let's take a look at the number 2, y equals negative x to the fifth. The fact that we have a negative here, right here, means that we're basically going to, it's going to look the opposite. It's going to reflect over what it normally would be. This being an odd function, with this being x to the fifth, normally what we would see is it would be kind of an S shape, like it would go like this. So we would normally it would be this way and then come in like so. The fact that this is a negative here means that this is going to go this way and then come over like that. And looking at this, this looks like option number D. So the answer for 2 would be D. Okay. Here I have y equals x to the 13th. Well, this is a an odd function because the exponent is odd. So we know we're going to have some 4. Now 13th means it's probably getting pretty flat, I would imagine. So I'm looking at this and it's probably going to look something like this. This is going to flatten out right here. This is going to come in like that and then back down like this. And looking at number 4, I think we're going to be looking at A for number 4. Okay, and then number 6, I'd ask you to take a look at this. So we have an odd function. We'll make that red, and then we have a even function. We're going to make that blue. So looking first at the odd one, x to the 11th. So you know that that's going to be fairly flat, coming in like so, and then coming down like this. Okay, and then to the 12th, blue, it's going to be very similar to begin with here. So it's going to come in like so, but then instead of going down, it's going to go back up like so, because this is symmetrical about the y-axis, whereas this, where the red graph is symmetrical about the point, the origin. Okay, so looking at that, you could say you have 3 lines here. So if this is, we'll call this, let's see, let's make this, so if we look at, we'll call this the second, let's see here, so we'll call the red one the second graph, and we'll call the blue one the graph number 1. So looking at this, then this would, this line, there's one line on this, so this would be both 1 and 2 right here. This is going to be number 1 here, and this is going to be number 2. Okay, so that's number 6, 2, 4, and 6. And then on 8, let's do number 8 too. I think we got enough time. So number 8. Here they're asking you to graph each pair of equations on the same set of coordinates. Use different coordinate axes for each exercise. So number 8, they ask you to graph y equals x squared and y equals x to the 10th. Both of those are even functions, so let's set up a graph. So if I ask to do y equals x squared, let's do this one first. So let's say that this is y equals x squared. Okay. If I asked you now to graph y equals x to the 10th, okay, so it's going to be steeper, and so I'm going to make this one red so it's easily seen. So this is going to be steeper and flatter, because it's going to go up faster as values of x increase. Y is going to get bigger faster. Okay, so that would be a comparison of the two. So this would be y equals x to the 10th. Both even functions, Therefore, it is symmetrical about the y-axis, but it's just the second graph is going to get steeper faster. And remember, both of these are going to have 2 points in common, 0, 0, and 1, 1. Okay.